I think I got it right here. So let's switch to this stinger and start this party. You guys ready to go? Let's get this in. Oh, yeah. You like that? Hey, folks. Got it. There it is. Wow. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bachelorette recap, a guy's review. This is post week 5. And this is day 9,000 of the quarantine. Hey, Dave, how's the quarantine going? Well, I now live stream. I'm a live streamer. Everyone's checking in. What's happening? So every episode, what's up there, Lonnie? Did you get my postcard yet? I sent you a postcard over there in Canada. Kathy's in the house. Hey, Kathy, what's happening? Crystal, hello. Loved this episode so much more. So much more than what? Than the previous season? You guys doing all right? You enjoying this this new lease on life that we have? It's like we have a new lease on life. You know what I mean? It's like we I got my sage up here. It's like we just saged the whole Bachelorette show and created a new Bachelorette. They should have this like a super majority where if enough people vote somebody out, they just kick that Bachelorette out. That's why they should shoot the show live. Like, it shouldn't be pre-taped. It should be live. So if some, like, Bachelorette goes off, it's just like, look, 88% of the people agreed. You got to go. You're out of here. If anyone's new, hi, how are you? I don't really know how it works as far as where you found me, but been getting a lot of love on the old interwebs from people. Some new followers out there. Hey, we hit 7,000 today. Give you guys a round of applause for that. Hold on, let me get my women cheering sound. I got a women cheering sound here. 7,000. I'm clapping. This is me clapping for you guys. Because you guys did that for me. Thank you so much. As we know, I got monetized, I don't know, maybe a year and a half ago at 1,000. And then just up till like a couple months ago, we were chilling at 4,000. Actually, no, we were at 2,500. Let me turn that off. And then, boy, it really just blew up, and it's all because of you guys. I'm going to try to get into this chat. I'm having a hard time. I'm still learning this. Chatting with people, but also keeping my eyes on the prize. I got my beautiful camera. Oh, too close. Holy cow, that beak. Boy, who gave me that nose? Growing up, I used to always, I was self-conscious about my ears. And then I remember my stepsister was like, why are you so self-conscious about your ears and not your nose? And I was like, well, okay then. That's Catholic family love for you. Crystal McKinney-Rod, she's in the house. She said, I like this episode so much more than previous season. Was not what I was expecting, even though happy for Dale and Clare. I think you left out a few words there, but I understood what you're saying. Rachel Barnett. Yay, I got to a live episode. Boy, it feels good. It feels good doing it live. Doesn't it feel nice to be part of the live? Well, I'll tell you what. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to chat for just a couple minutes, but we're really going to get right into it. I'm kind of bouncing between, do we do some small talk and then start it once enough people are in the chat, or do we just say, you know what, rewind on your own time? By the way, anyone 35, right? And I can't help but remember, there's always one defining thing in a generation that separates you from the next generation. And I think it's the term, please be kind and rewind. Does anybody not know what that means? Let me know and tell me how old you are in the chat room. Make me feel bad. Tell me you're under 25 and it'll hurt my knee. Let's put some music on. Let's just chill out a little bit. What's this? We'll do some music. That gives me a chance to just slow it down, read what you guys are saying. Joining you live from Melbourne, Australia. Hello, Jenny. Are you over there in the outback? Eating your Vegemite? Just a smidge of Vegemite over there? I have Vegemite. We had an Australian listener of the podcast, The Sap. Can you see The Sap? That's where we record the podcast, right over there in my studio, a.k.a. kitchen. Oh, look, there's some, you can see the holly I put, what's it called? What's the thing called that you got a kiss to it? What's the holly, right? No. What's it called? Jeez. What's the name? Mistletoe. That's it. Wow. There's the side profile we all asked for. I'm a one-man show here, folks. Anyway, how's Australia doing? You guys hanging in there? You doing all right? Let's try to work this frame over here. Yeah, we had an Australian listener send me Tim Tams one year. Let me tell you something. If you live in the U.S. and you don't know what Tim Tams are, let me tell you, they're robbing us of our rights to a good Tim Tam. Oh, is it good? You know what's better than a Tim Tam is a cherry ripe. Is it called cherry ripe or ripe cherry? Thank you, Clarice, for telling me it's mistletoe. Mole people, mistletoe. Weekend Lonnie, you're 25. How does that feel? How does it feel to be born in the mid-90s? Hevidar Yusuf's in the house. I thought the moment she brought up babies and he ignored it, it was kind of like their relationship in a nutshell. She doesn't realize what he might want in his timeline. Well, here's the deal. Like, Tasha wants babies. Sort of. She sort of wants babies. We thought we wanted babies until the dog had diarrhea last year. And every 90 minutes, he kind of had an accident. And we had to, like, clean up his poo. And then we were, like, literally wiping our old Basset Hound's butt. And he's over there looking on the ground. And Tasha was like, you know what? Maybe we're not ready for babies. And I was like, maybe you're right. But here's the thing with Dale. A, he's younger. And B, men don't have the biological clock women have. So, like, for me, like, I want babies, but I'm not under the gun to have babies as much as my fiance is. And obviously, when you work together, you got to make that choice. So, you know, when I get to 10,000 subscribers, we're going to pull the goalie and we're having that'll be part of the 10-hour live stream. Lamaze class. What are we doing, folks? Vanessa was so generous last week to give a $100 tip on my Venmo. Thank you so much, Vanessa. And she had asked me, she said her husband wanted to know how much of what I talk about do I actually write down. And I think for the recaps I do, it's 50-50. I'll write something, I'll read it, and then I'll kind of talk it out with you guys. And for this, it's more like 95% of what I say is not written down, and then we'll read some chats and do some other things. But so what we're going to do today, as you know, let me go over here to my green screen. Wow, a new green screen. That looks good. That looks nice. Hold on, let me get it so it's even tighter on me. I think this is like we can do like a little digital zoom right here. If you want to see what my nose looks like in real size. So this is what we're doing today, folks. We got a little contestant gossip. We're already getting into it. We're already doing our contestant gossip. And then we're going to do Bachelor and Pandemic, BIP. You know, we're going to talk about that. Christmas movie review. This has nothing to do with The Bachelorette, but I've wanted to do a Christmas movie review. I'm going to tell you one good Christmas movie I watched and one horrible Christmas movie I watched. I'm going to recommend you don't watch the horrible one and you watch the good one. And let me tell you something. Well, we'll get into it, but I'm going to tell you right now, take my recommendations, because I think I know a thing or two about Christmas movies. All right, folks? I am well-versed in the Christmas spirit. Hey, now. All right. And if you're thinking, oh, it's too early, you got to know the good ones. If you're not ready to watch them now, you know, time's not a waste, and you don't want to get stuck in a bad movie waiting for a payoff. It's like, look, Jonathan Taylor Thomas is not that likable, but at least there's a good ending. Lynn from 1995 doesn't know what that means. She was but an idea when JTT was popular. Teen bopping it. All right, so that's what we got, and then I'll get to voicemails at the very end. Sounds like a plan, right, guys? As we've mentioned, keep on hitting that like up button. You know, I was stuck watching. Someone recommended this live stream. You go on YouTube, and then it'll be like, oh, check out this live stream. I checked out someone's live stream, and look, I'm not here to be all judgmental about what's good and bad on the internets, but let me tell you something. This live stream was atrocious. Audio was bad. Video was bad. Charisma, meh. The whole thing was bad, and they had quadruple the following. I was like, come on, which Santa's lap do I need to sit on? But that'd be a great saying. Which Santa's lap do I need to sit on to get some respect in this house? I'm just gonna be that dad, you know, that no one respects. I'm gonna definitely have 5 daughters. Knowing how I was in my 20s, I was very respectful with the ladies, but I would say that I think it's part of how it works. You know what I mean? You play a little heartbreaker, then you have 5 daughters in the teenage years, put a lot of gray hairs on your face. Lesia, expose him. Who was it? Honestly, that's the thing is I don't even remember who the recapper was. And they were doing fine. They were okay. But I was like, man, they don't even do Bachelor. And they're getting, anyway, stay in your own lane, Dave. Come on. You know what I mean? That's just my common way of existing, is always hyper comparing myself to others. That's why I can kind of relate to Clare when she's like, I had a very anxious moment, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I get it. I show my anxiety in different ways. Like I turn it into like competitiveness. But either way, so I saw someone these little trolls that exist in these like Facebook and Reddit chats. They're just garbage humans. Like I saw someone that posted, and I shouldn't give it any weight. I would never talk to them in real life. But I saw someone that posted. They were like, they were like, how weird was it for Clare to talk about having a panic attack the night before on live TV? I mean, show some class. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how brave of Clare to do that, to get real for once. The last thing we want is everyone to be like, life is fine. Like, you know, respect to be like, yeah, and again, I know I'm flip-flopping over here like I'm a senator or something, but I'm like, I'm for the war. I'm for Clare. I'm for the idea of her wearing her emotions on her sleeve. I just think she's a little misguided when she's like, why is nobody talking to me? I think it's more like, all right, Clare, chill out. We're trying to shoot a film here. Chris is in the house. Hey, Dave, thanks for responding to my Venmo. It meant a lot. Hey, Chris, thanks for Venmoing me. It meant a lot. This is your official shout-out, Chris. All the ladies are cheering for Chris. Venmo some ladies. No. Anyway, I appreciate you, bud. I really do. I mean, I'm not kidding. Some weird psychology experiment happens when I started sharing last year. If anyone knows and's been with me for a while, last year I started just sharing some donations I was getting, and I was like, all right, now I can put some guacamole in the old Chipotle order. And then someone was like, all right, here's $3 more for your guacamole. And then someone's like, all right, here's $10. And then I got a Venmo a couple days ago from somebody. Let me read what they wrote. And this will be on the next recap. I'll share it. But it's like humbling. It's just, and I know we're not here for a telethon, but these are you guys. And I got to thank you guys. Chris said he's a dude who watches The Bachelorette, The Bachelor. Happy I found your channel. Thanks for the good jokes and vibes. Chris, my man, thanks again. Really appreciate it. But Brittany wrote, thanks for some humor and laughter. Maybe this will be enough for you to order some takeout for a nice date with Tasha. $50, Brittany Taylor. You kidding me with this? Oh, I'm going to Indian right after this. Oh, absolutely. Let me tell you something. Nobody... I have American Express, the credit card. I had like a basic, the basic clear normal American Express credit card, and I got a call from American Express, and they were like, "We think you should be a gold member or like whatever that next level is." And I was like, "All right, you're not gonna upsell me." I like blah blah blah, and the guy was like, "No. They looked through my things and they're like, you eat out a lot. Like I live in Los Angeles. There's a lot of food to eat around me, and they were like, you eat out a lot, you'll get 4 times the points, blah blah blah." And I was like, all right, sign me up. And that was in March. And then the whole pandemic happened. And I've done nothing but spend money at grocery stores and eating out. So I guess it was a good decision. That's my plug for Amex. Not like I'm a frivolous guy who eats out a lot. But, like literally I haven't bought a pair of pants. All my expenses for the last 9-8 months has been at home just cooking dinner. I bought a potato slicer and I cut myself like within 24 hours of that potato slicer. By the way, if anyone wants to see the most graphic video I've ever made, you can't see it well now, but I cut my knuckle. Can you see it? It's kind of like a little like discolored right there. I cut my knuckle on, I was wiping out a glass and the glass exploded and it went like full speed right through my knuckle. And I had to go to an urgent care center and get stitches. So I made a vlog about it, and I actually ended up cutting the stitches out myself because I was on vacation and they had to go. It's a fascinating story. If you live out of the country and you want to know how like the medical system works here in the U.S., watch that vlog. You can find it in my videos. The problem here's the thing with YouTube, right? They always say, like, make videos you want to make and then make things that people will search for. That's just what they say. So, like, I enjoy Bachelor content. I really do. I love that it's a common denominator for us to talk about different things. But I also really love making vlogs and travel things. I could spend 20 hours making, editing a perfect vlog, couple hundred views. I could just talk to you guys, 7,000 views. It's so weird, like what you guys want. But if you are like diehard, like even Jen Murphy in the chat room, she's watched every video. If you're in there and you can support my stand-up comedy, if you want to have a laugh and join me in there, I appreciate all that, especially Hollywood Posers, my sketch channel. Go check that out. But anyway, let's read some comments and then like we'll keep on talking here. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling pretty okay right now. I think we're all lubed up. I'm checking on the audio every 2 seconds, hoping it doesn't drop. I think I found out why the audio dropped. I think I deleted the reason that was making it glitchy. Lesia said she feels like the guys this season are in a Stanford prison experiment. What a great analogy. I wish I thought of that myself. Yeah, absolutely. They're like, here's a crazy chick, and here's a fun chick. Do with it what you must. In Television Master, hello, how are you? He says, just wait until Chris Harrison builds a boxing ring for the guys. They're going to kill each other. Yeah, what's next? Just full gladiator? Chris Harrison shows up and he's like, here are some spears I whittled from some iron I found in a mine. And you can either have a spear or you can have this old cactus and just hit somebody with it like a bludgeoning tool. Chris is like, oh, a little bit of drama won't be a problem. Yeah. All right, Chris. Jan, what's happening? I was here when you were at 1,000 and now you get a $100 donation. WTF, man. I hear you. It's crazy, isn't it? And don't get me wrong, money's going to good use. I mean, this unemployment they got here is no bueno. Jen Murphy said, they're all good videos, guys. Check out Dave's other stuff. Oh, thanks, Jen. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think my vlogs are kind of cool. It's just a very oversaturated market, so I understand. Getting a little dark in here. Let's try to boost this light a little bit. Oh, wrong way. There it is. Hold on. Whoa. That's going to heat up the camera probably, and then I'm going to lose you, but we'll see. Are you not entertained? Hold on. I always feel like I'd be the gladiator with just a mic stand. Are you not entertained? You can tell Tasha's not here. When she gets here, I get quieter. Yeah, so if you Venmo me enough money, we'll buy a house, and then I can just be in the garage just yelling, are you not entertained? We're fully entertained. Thank you. It's doing my impression of Cameron. What's his name? Crowe? No, that's not it. Russell Crowe. That's it. I actually did background in a Russell Crowe movie. He was pretty cool. He wasn't the director, but he would just tell people to cut. He'd be like, all right, cut. We're taking lunch. Tom Cruise did the same thing. I was in a background. I used to do a lot of background in a Tom Cruise movie. And he was just like, it took him 2 hours to set up the shot. And then he just was there. And he was like, does anyone need to use the bathroom? And people were like, yeah. And he's like, all right, let's cut. And then he just left the set. And we didn't see him for the rest of the day. And I was like, that's the coolest thing ever. Because if anyone knows, like, actors don't usually have that kind of power. Anyway, no one cares. All right, I'm trying to get through some of these comments. You know what? All right, if I didn't get to your comment, just ask it again in a minute. I can't really scroll up. It really just ruins the experience. So, contestant gossip. We already talked about some of it, but let's go into which of these is my window capture. Here we go. Oh, that's not it. It's a candy cane. Hold on a second, folks. This is the problem. How do I get to the... Is this it? Let's see what this one does. I had a whole ending. It's not that one. Hold on, folks. Is this it? I don't think that's it. Nope. That's my nice little... All right. Hold. I got to hit this button or else I won't be able to talk to you guys. I think this is it. All right. Hold on. What? Hold on, folks. We're going to get there. You'd think I'd have this all set up. There's always one thing I don't have set up. All right, here it is. Like, I got to resize this. So, did you guys hear about this Bachelorette contestant who got COVID and then on the way home from getting tested? Do you guys know this guy? I don't really remember him. He's on this season. Sorry, just hold on a second. I'm trying to resize this. There he is. So he's on this season. Let's go. Hold on, let me change this camera angle so you guys can actually see me. Oh, that's kind of nice. I really should have it the other way so that way it looks like I'm looking at you guys. There we go. Wait, no one even cares to see me. This is a very self-centered. All right. Anyway, here he is. So he's Peter. Oh, these freaking Greek guys and their names. What am I supposed to do with this name? Peter Giannakopoulos, that's close enough, wrote that he was involved in a serious car crash driving home after hearing test results. This is yesterday. So he tested positive, fainted at the wheel, and then he ran his car off the road. So the past 24 hours have been truly some of the hardest days of my life. Yesterday, I tested positive for COVID. He wrote alongside a shirtless selfie photo taken from a propped position in his bed. Boy, you always got to be thirsty. Anyway, we don't know how he's going to do, but looking pretty good, even for an accident. Guy's got traps. Guys, you need a good trap game. Don't, but boy, really took a chunk out of that nose. His nose is swollen. It looks like my nose. Anyway, we wish him well. Nothing much else I can say about him. Hope he does well. Looks like he's pretty healthy. And then in other news, we've got Bachelor Nation's Crystal pregnant with her first baby. What are the thoughts on her? Pregnant with her first baby. She was married. Was she married to that other guy? Rangone, whatever the hell his name was. Back to the other dude. Lesia said he's one of the new guys, intruders, quite unimpressionable. I bet he lasts another week or so. Well, here's the thing. It's got to be tough, right? It's got to be tough to be one of the new guys because you're not in new guy meeting mode. So, like, you don't know. Maybe they would have been more impressionable the first night. Like, the bar set kind of high. We've already built empathy with these other dudes. We got to know their names. Some of them, you know, we're kind of like fighting for these other guys. We're like, oh, yeah, we like this guy. We like Jason. And then this new dude shows up. We're like, man, this new guy sucks. And the new guy's like, well, I'm just here to find love. And you're like, yeah, man, go love on this, you know? Anyway, I like to read haters' comments because I've yet to block this guy. But Dragon Fox said your fiance's going to get pregnant with another man's baby. Now, look, I don't like to give love to trolls, but I asked him if he would direct message me on Instagram because here's the thing, and this is I like to use this actually as an example for others. I'm like troll proof. I do stand-up comedy. I talk to assholes and dicks, you know, all day long in audience members. But I'll tell you what, in person, even when I've met people that were like very vile or really drunk, even in person, I've never had somebody talk to me the way that this person is talking to me. And don't get mad at him. He's not a real person. Like he is real. I actually went on his YouTube and watched one of his videos so like I could hear he had a voice. I was like, all right, so he's not like some Russian troll. He's a real person, but he's just a hurting person. And I understand, Dragon Fox, that me talking to you right now isn't going to solve your problem, and I understand we're not going to get through. But just for others to realize, you don't fight that with gasoline because there's something bigger going on there. So I asked him to direct message me on Instagram because I was at least going to see what he looked like, and that's how you build empathy, is like talking to each other as humans, which is the same reason why like I've never met somebody after a stand-up show that was actually a jerk, other than some drunk people, like I said. But it's because we try to have human interactions with people in a non-human environment. So here I am talking to you guys, and like, yeah, and I'm not saying I'm brave, but I'm here. You want to make fun of, you know, my eye twitching or something? Have at it. I'm here. Dragon Fox is just like half existing. And anyway, so I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'll tell you what though. I mean, look, if I was at the size where I was like 1 million followers, there'd be like 100 Dragon Foxes that would be like, you know, all, you know, trolling or whatever. But I'm at that ripe size where it's like, bro, I'd talk to you, but only under a condition where it was like FaceTime or even in person. I would give you that 5 minutes to be like, hey man, are you good? Like, what's going on? But instead, it's just enough random comments that I don't even know how to block. If anyone wants to be a moderator, there's a way where I can make you a moderator for my live streams, and then you can just like kick him out. I don't know how that works. But anyway, I've already given a final sort of I don't know, warning to him, so I guess I'll just have to find out how to block. I mean, you know, you hate to have to do that. That's pretty much the only reason I haven't. But anyway, let's move on. He can keep messaging. Thank you. I don't know. It's interesting to me. And because I'm, it's really interesting is that everything we do and talk about, it really is just sort of like human condition. You know, so whether it's the show Bachelor or some rude commenter or on my podcast where my fiance and I, you know, have, you know, tough conversations, it's always just interesting for me to dive into those topics. But we won't give that any more energy here, other than I hope you get out enough and get some fresh air. Buy a puppy. I don't know if anyone wants to Venmo Dragon Fox a puppy. Yeah, Dragon, we got you. Dragon Fox, I won't have a conversation with you on air because you haven't earned that right, to be honest. You don't even have the right to comment these words you're commenting. I just don't know how to take you off, and I will once I look into it. But like I got Christmas music on in the background. But Dragon Fox, I will chat with you on Instagram at DNealz, DNEALZ. But I have asked you to you know, play by common decency rules, and you've already not shown me that respect. So we know how it is. But luckily, and again, I'll go back into talking about the people that actually are showing me high frequency energy that are good out there. You guys are great. Everyone's been great. Sabrina says, Dave, can I send you my stand-up comedy on Instagram DMs? It would be super awesome to get some feedback from you. Absolutely. I would absolutely do that for you. Hey, Sabrina, are you the one who left a voicemail, or is it a different Sabrina? Anyway, Dragon Fox, I'm not going to tell you. Well, I don't know what to say. Twitter, find a way to contact me. Google me. But it's private message only, Dragon Fox. I think you want attention, and I think it's better off that we have a conversation not in front of other people. That's the problem with trolls and stuff. Even with people that you know with Facebook, there's a lot of grandstanding that happens. So we don't have these conversations that would be good for us. We just end up having like who can like. Whoa, who can outdo the other? Like everything's like a roast. When in fact, I think if Dragon Fox was, and I'm just using Dragon, I'm using you as an example. I think the condition that you have to want to type these things is not the majority, but it's enough people. Trolls are enough people that they exist and they want to be heard. And I think what you want is attention, and I'm willing to give that to you on like a one-to-one level as like a man. I'm gonna brother Teresa you. I'm gonna help you out, but you figure that out. I'm not gonna, go out of my way to help you, bro. And Megan said, I love the way you're dealing with trolls. Look, it's not even that. It's just you wanna wish the best for people. And I have this twisted way of the way I empathize with others is I think of them as if they are like one of my brothers, and I go, I couldn't imagine if my brother was like messing with someone online. Like maybe he just needs me to call him. You know what I mean? Anyway, so we owe it to our friends and family and our close people. Thanks, Jen. It's all good. You guys are cool. Dragon Fox, you don't care about me. It's all right. I appreciate you're here. But let's just move on from this. So we got the chat down with the where were we? All right, so we got the Bachelor and Pandemic. Let's talk about that. Bachelor and Pandemic. So, go back to some music here. So I try to get some tunes. Bachelor and Pandemic. There's no like news on this. I just thought it'd be interesting to talk about. Bachelor and Pandemic is. But hold on one second. I see that my comments are all off here on the screen. I'm just trying to help this thing out here. Boy. Still new. I can't believe it's still only been a month that I've been doing this. It's improved a lot, but it still looks pretty crazy. Jen asked if I ever did the Myers-Briggs personality type test. I'm not well versed in it. I've done a bunch of the tests. I think what I am is like I'm an extrovert. I get energy from being with others, but I also get it from being alone. But a lot of times I get my energy from being out with strangers. Like my best place I love to write is like in an outdoor patio at a Starbucks. I love to see what's going on, not have to interact. I love to go on a hike, the busy trails where I can see and be seen, but also just be in my head and not have to talk to people. That's what I kind of liked. But I did stand up last night for the first time in a little bit. Oh, Tasha's calling. She doesn't know I'm on the phone. Hopefully she's okay. Hello? Hold on 1 second. Hey, honey.
Hi, what you
You're
doing?
on the air. I'm live streaming.
Are you? Okay, well, I'm going to be home in 5 minutes. I was just going to ask you something about tomorrow, but I'll ask you when I get home.
Hey, I have a question for you. It's been brought to my attention from a YouTube commenter that you're cheating on me. Do you have anything you want to say about that?
I am?
Yeah.
I am?
You are.
With what, work?
No, I don't know. Apparently there's a better looking Bachelor recapper out there that you're fixing on. And my only thought to that was, boy, this guy must have a lot of massages he has to give you. You're very high demand.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's a good thing. It would have really sucked if you like admitted to it. Although I'd probably go viral if you were like, "You're right, honey. I'm seeing someone else." Priscilla says hi, Tasha.
Another Bachelor recapper?
Yeah. What if you found like a more successful Bachelor recap? That would be the worst. The worst would be if you started like dating a more successful comedian. That would be because I value my humor. So if you found a funnier guy. That would be the one thing that would really piss me off. If you found like a richer guy, like if you started dating Bennett, I'd be like, well, look, I'm not a Harvard grad, I don't have money, and I like to wear socks. Have at it.
Yeah, give it a shot. I'm actually really rooting for him. Hold on, you're gonna switch to Bluetooth.
Well, just I'll see you when you get home.
Do you think Bennett and Tayshia could be me a really good match.
Well, we'll talk about when you get home. It sounds like I'm talking to someone on the other side of the world. I don't know if it's my Sprint or your or your AT&T or whatever. But
It's going to connect to my car's Bluetooth, so you got Christmas music in the background. All right, I'll see you in 30 seconds.
Oh, 30 seconds. Wow, I can't wait to see you, honey. I'll see you in 30. Don't cheat on me in the way.
All right.
Bye, baby. Bye. Okay, there it is. There it is, folks. I had her call in. I paid for her to call in. All right, so anyway, Bachelor and Pandemic. I think what they should be doing, and maybe it would be genius if they were doing this. I don't think they are. But wouldn't it be great if you got rejected from The Bachelor and you immediately got to go to the other side of the resort? You know, like these resorts in Palm Springs, they've got multiple pools, different hangouts. I mean, look, Tayshia's been hanging out by the pool and no one even knew it, for 14 days. So I think it would be, Teresa with a $10 donation right in the middle there. Appreciate your funny intelligence and kindness. Oh, Teresa, I appreciate you. Not the only Saint Teresa that gives. Oh, Teresa of Calcutta coming in big. Yeah, we're moving on. So anyway, what the hell was I talking about? I get a $10 donation that wipes out my I'm so easily bought. I can be talking about something, you give me $3, I'm like, what? Where? I'll take it. Starbucks? Lesia said, question for the chat. Have any aspiring comedians gone on the show as contestants? So my buddy Leo was on the show and he does stand up, but and I'm not bashing on Leo whatsoever, but I think he had literally just started stand up when he went on the show. But when I just auditioned for this game show. I never do these game shows, but they always want comedians. But then at the audition they say, don't say you do comedy. Like they really want to think of you as a real person. Like take Brendan for example. The guy, the Portuguese Bostonian guy with the nice eyes, the roofer. They want him to be a roofer. He's a model and actor. Okay, so I'm not saying it's not like. I'm not trying to pull the veil back in whatever, but most of these guys have ambitions in a performing arts career. The problem is you can't act once you've done one of these shows. Casting directors, they don't want you. No one's that pretty. Like Tyler Cameron's so gorgeous that he could have a career after modeling and get into acting. But it's most of these people aren't. They're just not there. So anyway, Bennett could be an actor. Bennett could play like a villain. If Bennett could talk with like a Slovakian accent, if he was just like this stoic or like some Norwegian Bond villain, he would be great. Jen Murphy said, did you hear the new couple to ship is Jason, Clare's season, and Kelsey, Peter's season? I'm loving it. Anyway, Jason and Kelsey. Anyway, yeah, Jason's great. I got to get him on the phone. We got to get Jason to call. I don't think, now that Luke P's been sued, I don't think any of the Bachelor contestants are calling me up. But I see you guys subscribing. There's Bachelor contestants out there that are subscribers. So I see you're checking my stuff out, but you don't want to come near me. Someone tweet out Nick Vial. Like him and I should collab. Someone had mentioned that. And I think Nick, I don't know. Yeah, but that's the whole thing. They want, I don't even want to be in the Bachelor universe. It becomes hard to criticize it if you're like in it with them. Like the people that I know that have been on The Bachelor, of course I'm not going to criticize them. What is this? Someone just sent me their address, someone that had donated Venmo. Yeah, if you send a donation of any kind, direct message me your address. Dragon Fox, message me your address. I'll send you a postcard. So anyway, yeah, I think it would be crazy. Again, I apologize. I'm not really sorry, but I apologize for jumping around, but I read a comment, I get a donation, I'm all over the place. But I think it would be cool to shoot Bachelor in Paradise at the same time. You get rejected from Pandemic because look, folks, the way it's looking right now, we're on the third wave. Okay, it ain't going anywhere. I don't think they're going to be traveling anytime soon. They need a new plan. So listen here, folks. If we're gonna have to do another quarantine, we need to do it at a location like Palm Springs, a big resort. You don't have to go there. You could go anywhere. You could go up to Lake Tahoe. They have the Olympic Village up there from when the Olympics were there. You could go to whatever. Just you got to isolate yourself in a big resort. But I think it would be smart if you get voted off Bachelorette or Bachelor, whatever they're filming, and then you get immediately to enter into the Bachelor in Paradise pool. maybe not immediately. Some of the people that get voted off aren't like too cool. But anyway, the point stands is they need to figure a way to double up these episodes. So Chris Harrison, call me. Let me know. Hey, Tasha's here. What's up? That was more than 30 seconds. I got worried. Someone snagged you. You got stopped at a red light? Do you want to come in here for my Christmas review when I get into it? All right, Tasha's here. All right, so Annie said you should be on Chatty Broads. I feel like you guys would vibe. Annie, here's the deal. I think I would vibe with them, but I have things that I morally disagree with them on. I disagree with the way that Becca, I disagree with the call-out culture she uses. I don't know. It's just I'm not like an echo chamber person. I don't know. So I'd go on, but also I'm just aware that it would be a losing argument to be like, look, I think you did Leo wrong. I think you got him fired from Waterworld because he hugged a teenager in one of their meet and greets. I think that he's a guy that might slide into someone's DMs and be creepy, but if you think that's the only one, I mean, I'm not here defending locker room talk. I'm just saying let's not pretend like this is some abnormality. Guys get these testosterone dumps. They're 16. They don't even know what they're doing. And I'm not apologizing for them. I'm just saying it's more complicated than when you just search something on Twitter, find out one of these contestants is a bad guy. We value them like they're just morally superior. Everybody is the same. So that's my thought on that. Has anyone heard about the Crystal announcement and Chris's goose depressing stories following? I feel bad for him, but stuff happens. Well, she's moved on, and she's having a kid. So hopefully he can find the way to move on too. Devin Sherman said, yes, become friends with Chatty Broads. They often have comedians in to do recaps. Yeah, I feel like it would get way too deep, way too fast. I don't know. We'll see. Not really my call. I am in the Chatty Broads Facebook group, but nearly everything I post, they flag because I'm always like, they're like, you gotta have a trigger warning before you talk about this. I'm like, I don't know these terms. I'm 35. These are 25-year-old terms. Tasha, I don't know what these terms are. Trigger warnings? I feel like I'm 88. I feel like I'm like, Bill Murray being like, you can't say that anymore. Like, trigger. All right. Television Master said Chatty Broad seems like Mean Girls to me. I mean, I don't know. I don't know much about them. I've never watched what they do. I just know from the Twitter, it's just a shout-out culture. It's kind of like, it's like an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. Let's just all talk to each other like we're humans with flaws, right? Luke P. Wants to be a virgin till marriage. Hannah doesn't. We don't have to get any. It's like, boy, I would be the worst if I was editing the show because I would be like I understand you need the drama to make the show succeed, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, it's so fabricated, all of it. You live and you learn. Even when you hate, even when you have hate in your heart, it can change. Amen to that. Becca needs to learn whether she's entering an argument to do right or just be right. It's hard to find that line for sure. Wait, what do they flag? Topics about sexual assault, the cold and stuff. Yeah, look, and I don't like. I get it. It's just new to me. Like, call it a male privilege. When I'm talking about something, I don't know I need to have a trigger warning before I talk about it. I get it. I get that people want to know before they get into something. It's just new to me, so I'm adapting. I'm adapting, folks. Annie said Worcester Village would be so awesome. I need to see a group date where they go skiing. Yeah, just go to some ski lodge and just take over the ski lodge. Devin, I wish they would smoke weed on a date, considering they're often in recreational states, but ABC would never let that happen. How great would that be? They're just popping edible. Next thing you know, they're just petting each other's face. That'd be great. Should I do a recap after I smoke some weed? Should I do a weed recap? I don't know if you'd notice any difference, to be honest. I like to be on top of my game when I'm more of a caffeinated person for recaps. I think I would just want to fall asleep or eat potato. I eat a lot of food when I do recaps. All right, so let's do this. Let's get right into, I wanted to do the Christmas stuff, all right? Because I can't believe I'm already at 46 minutes, and I don't want to keep you guys too long. Well, I'm going to do the Christmas stuff last. So let's hold on to the Christmas stuff. And what did I miss? No, I think we're ready to go to the Christmas movie review. So I'm just going to do a Christmas movie review, and then tomorrow I can clip it together and air it as a separate clip, because I think that's the smart thing to do, is try to create some clips from the show. So let me make sure there's no questions or comments in the chat room that I'm missing. Yeah, if they just smoked weed, they would have such great convos. They would just go on forever. It'd be like, I don't know, man. And it'd just be sitting out. They flag anything that's happy. I didn't realize there were so many opinions on Becca. I mean, I don't know. I think for the most, I think when it comes to like, when it comes to opinions, everyone means well. Unless you're like some crazy psychopath, you have to understand that people are doing the best they can with what they have. There's just, and this is where I feel old at 35, where there's this generation of people that like are really good at using Twitter and call out culture, and it's all about slamming each other. And for me, it's like the conversation ends when, you know, it's funny to tie it back to it, but it's just like Gladiator. Are you not entertained? The second the conversation is in a group of people, the motivations change, and that's the problem. You know, I would have loved if Becca and Leo just sat down. He could have been like, you know what? Yeah, that's how I used to get laid. I'd message people, you know? I'd be like, oh, you like this thick piece? That's kind of like he was saying something like, you like this thick piece or something. Like that's what he said. That was his Instagram. Again, I'm not defending it, but maybe 1 out of 20 people responded, you know? That's the problem. It's like the same problem. I'm fixing my shoe. That's the same. I'm just falling down. Quicksand. That's the same problem with like catcalling. It's cultural. I used to fixing my other shoe. I used to live in Harlem. I gotta lace up for this convo, folks. I used to live in Harlem, and every dude was playing dominoes. It's a Dominican culture. It's a whole city block. It's a whole area where I lived on 140th and Broadway. That was, you know, Dominican, and they would just catcall all day long, and it's not right. It's cultural more than anything. Anyway. But how do you learn from it if you throw someone on their heels that fast? How do you learn from that? That was kind of my whole saying with like Colton. It's like, hold on. It's like with Colton, it's like, look, yeah, he did a bad thing, but let's open up the channel to have a convo. Let's like not make it litigious or this or that. Let's open up the channel, have a convo. And I'm sure if he doesn't feel defensive, he'll come to the conclusion that he was super possessive, made a bunch of wrong decisions, and hopefully becomes better for it and realizes he has either some sort of addiction or toxic love or whatever they want to say he has. Jen Murphy said, One Magic Christmas is hands down the best Christmas movie of all time. It's a Canadian classic. They play on the CBC every year. Please find this movie. Watch it and love it. You know, Tasha loves a new Christmas movie. Tasha, One Magic Christmas. See if that streams on any of our channels. Jen Murphy recommended it. It's a Canadian Christmas movie. Apparently they fall in love at a Tim Hortons, eh? And then they go over there and watch the Ottawa Senators play hockey. Eh? Okay. You should have seen the look I got from her. All right, let's get into this Christmas. I'm kind of nervous, guys. Wait, hold on. What'd you say? It's from 1985? Tasha looked it up. I don't mind an old Christmas movie. It's on Disney Plus. Should we watch it tonight? All right, Jen Murphy. Listen, you say it's good. We're watching it tonight. I have a 5 candy cane system. So I go from 1 to 5. I'll tell you how many candy canes I think it is afterwards. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to switch over here. Look at this. I made this today. Hold on. Okay. How about now? Yeah, it's the Christmas border. Wow. How sad. Gone again? No sound. Christmas drop is the best. The lead actor is a friend of... Oh, you know the lead actor? It's the Christmas lights. Oh, boy, I'm so pissed. What? I don't know. I'll have to ask. I'm so annoyed. All right. So, Tasha, apparently I spent all this time making these graphics, and then I use them, and the sound goes out. You know what? Christmas is canceled. I'm done. What if I never came back? You know what? I'm going to take like my dad and just go. I know you can hear me now. Apparently it's too early to talk about Christmas. How sad. I guess I'm going to have to redo this all. I don't know how I'm going to do it in here. When I click to the other thing I set up, it works. Chat box, webcam. Yeah. No sound now? Still no sound? La da da. Can you hear me now? Check, check. Check, check. Headphone drop. I need to know that you guys can hear me now. I'm going to continue as soon as you guys can hear me. Dave, say... You have sound. We can hear you now. All right, I should take this time to finally just block Dragon Fox. Let's see if there's a way for me to do it. I know I can do it. Would you guys be up for that if I actually just blocked him now? Dragon Fox, get in whatever other insults you want to get in. We're going to block you live. And then I'll know in the future. And then you'll never get to be a part of my message of positivity. So everyone agrees. Everyone agrees I should just block him. Lynn said I have a voicemail. I think I know. How do I block someone? All right. You know what? For the sake of everyone else, please listen to my voicemail before 5. I have to go to class. Okay. I guess I'm listening to voicemails. All right, you guys. Golly, I really ruined that Netflix review. Should I just do it next week? All right. You know what? Do what? Well, I wanted to do a new Christmas movie every week. I wanted that to be my thing. Oh, man. All right, let's get right into some voicemails here. Who said they had to leave? Who was it? Someone had to leave, so I got to play theirs first. Oh, Sabrina. All right, Sabrina, I got you. I got you, fam. Of course it's not connected. Hold on now. I thought we were connected. Wow. I'm just going to play it this way. Oh, wait. I think there it is. There it is. Hold on. Hold on, folks. Roadcaster Pro. Let's make it work. I need a Christmas miracle.
Hi, Dave. This is Sabrina from the Bay Area, and I just wanted to comment on last week's episode. So when Jason decided to leave because he still had feelings for Clare, I was kind of like, maybe Clare wasn't as unbearable as the editors made her seem to be. But then when they did that whole sit-down thing with Clare and Dale, I'm like, dude, how many times can someone say, show up for me in one interview? Anyway, yeah, that's my input. I love your channel, and thanks for what you do.
Thank you, Sabrina. I appreciate that call. You got to go to work? Where are you working? What do you got going on today? Let me know. Yeah, I think it's a sign of you talking about Clare and Dale, like kind of being repetitive. I think it's like a sign of just not really knowing what she needs emotionally. So she'll just say certain things, like I need someone to show up for me. Like, I don't think she knows how to be more specific. I don't think she really knows what she wants. What do I know? Maybe she just really wants someone to show up, go up. Good voicemail. Yes, indeed. So I know you got to go, Sabrina, but where are you working? Let us know. Looks like Dragon Fox has a friend. Very nice. Nursing class online. Oh, boy. Hopefully your nursing class has better audio than I do. Yeah, so here's what we're going to do. If anyone wants to be a moderator, I'll just, like someone that's trusted, if you don't have to, but if you're a moderator, you'll be able to just block people while we stream, and that would help me out just because it's more like a, for me, it's less annoying on the troll end. It's just more, it's just one more. I'm trying to deal with this audio and this Netflix thing over here, and then if the dude was sitting in my living room saying that, he'd be thrown out. You know what I mean? Or politely, I would politely walk him out. I think, because then I feel like there's this weird masochistic thing where they kind of want violence. Kind of a weird world we live in. But anyway, you'll be a moderator. Moderate this dick. Okay. I got 2 trolls, Tasha. I'm pretty sure it's the same person. I'm just imagining some dude with 3 screens in his basement, and mom's like, "You coming up for dinner?" And he's like, "Mom, I'm trolling somebody right now." And he's yelled too loud. Tasha's on his side. Tasha's on the side of the guy who's telling her she's cheating on me. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Let's go. Let's move on. So let's go to the next voicemail. I'm gonna have to scrap the Netflix, the Christmas movie thing. I'll tell you. I mean, I'll tell you. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just have to make a separate video. It's gonna cost me 2 more hours. But The movie Operation Christmas Drop is really good. It's a good movie. It's got like a 45% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's wrong. The rating's wrong. It's a good movie. It's a good little love story. I was watching it going, man, is this movie gonna make me cry? Like, almost mad at myself. Like, boy, I just wasn't expecting it. You know, some movies you expect they're gonna be moved. This one I thought was gonna stink. I thought it was gonna be a stinker. It was a good movie. There's some cheesy line. We had to pause a few times and be like, what's going on with her? Is she in the military now? Like, some few moments you'll watch where you're just like, what's this? But it's a good movie. Now, Holiday was going to be my bad movie. Holiday stinks. It's a stinker. Just one candy cane. I made graphics, one candy cane and 5 candy canes, and I can't, I don't know. You guys are demanding I play voicemails, and I will. It gives me a second to stop breathing. I'm looking for Oz's. I know it's in here. Let's see. Is it? Hold on 1 second there. Hold on, folks. I think this is Oz's.
Hi, Dave. It's Oz calling from Vancouver. First of all, CH is the hardest working man in show business. And the $64 million question is what the hell was the guy doing with the turtleneck? Like it's 150 degrees, Palm Springs is a boiler room, and it's just crazy that he was wearing a turtleneck. It's just a bit weird. I found that hilarious. But hopefully we're in for a great season. It looks that way. But Noah and Spencer are gonna be the villains, I think. Okay, so have a good one. Okay, bye.
My man coming in with the heat. Yeah. Turtleneck, especially in Palm Spring. Well, here's the deal with Palm Spring, though. In the desert, it does get cold at night. So, like, I can't say he doesn't need to wear a turtleneck. I don't know. But for me, turtlenecks are just one of those things, like fedoras. Like, I think I said this in my recap. You put one on and you immediately feel like people are judging you. What's another outfit than like a turtleneck? Any sort of, like, hats that are a little off the beaten path always, to me, feel like, something's up. But, yeah, Brennan, he looks like a cool guy. I don't know. I don't know. He seems like a nice guy. I'm reading some comments. Blah, 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 blah. Let's just keep on going. What else do we have here? I'm going to be getting out of here soon, folks. I can't believe we're already at I'm at an hour. We're going to go. Let's see what's next. We have a couple more. We had one from the other day. Oh, I think that was Sabrina's. Wait, I played that one. Just double checking. Yeah, okay. I already played Sabrina's. Guys, I'm losing my mind. And then, we haven't heard from Nikki. I wonder if she's working today. How's Nikki doing? Eating that tiramisu? I used to work at a fish restaurant. Oh, we're getting a call. I'm getting another call from... let me turn that off here. I'll let that go to voicemail. I got 2 more voicemails for you guys. Just reading your comments, moving on. Better than the restraining order vest the other dude wore the first night with Clare. Yeah, they're restraining... Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. Yeah, real weird. I mean, the props that this show has, very strange. Wait, the pink suit? You mean like the salmon suit? Hey, in here's the thing. Palm Springs, you can pull off different styles. Like there's Palm Springs has like kind of that 1970s sort of like swinger color energy to it. It's kind of got like Miami in a desert sort of energy. Anyway, let's go. Let's keep on going to the voicemails. Who is Nadia? We got one from Nadia. Let's see what Nadia's up to.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Tasha. This is Nadia calling from Canada. I've been your viewer for a few years now, like 6 years, and I really enjoy your recaps. So this season with the Tayshia has been great, but I think it might get a little bit boring because, like, they played dodgeball with Clare. Now they're playing the ball with the Tasha. So what are they going to do? Play with balls all season? Anyway, let me know who your front runner is. You said you will say it on your next recap, and also you should recap Bachelor in Paradise too. That would be great. I think that would be great. So anyway, thank you so much, and I'll stay tuned. Bye.
Thank you so much, Nadia. Are you from the French-speaking part of Canada? Vous parlez français? Si tu veux, on peut avoir une recap seulement en français. pour mes 6 minutes. Après, je parle pas bien français. Et peut-être c'est difficile pour moi à parler français. Mais I tried very much. Dragon Fox, like I said, I'll call me or text the number after, but I'm not giving you a platform on the recap to talk. I'm not going to listen to it. But if anyone wants, I'll give out your number. Here's what I'll do for you. I will, just for the curiosity of everyone, never had someone try so hard to be cool. Sorry, bro. Wow. That's kind of one of the things with like, this will never happen again. This is kind of like a once in a time thing where I actually listen to voicemail of kind of a troll. But very strange. For me, it's just a curiosity of it all. Very strange. I always thought it would be cool to have a show. Like, imagine this. Imagine a show where you get like Dragon Fox, right? You get someone finds out his name's like Harold, right? He lives with his mom. He's probably like 16, and I can't tell you. He's like he's young. Of course, he's young. He's not some guy with a family. He's just a kid with time. But imagine that you get someone like Chris Harrison, who's the host or whatever, shows up to his house, and I show up, and we're like, hey man, let's sit down and chat. Like, for sure, you just cower in weakness. But that's the problem, is they want a platform. So, obviously, you don't get a platform, Dragon Fox. Like I said, the only reason we're entertaining this now is because I haven't blocked you yet. So, get it out. You've got about 5 minutes. This is it for you. I feel like a dad. Like, you're going to timeout when I'm going to pull the car right over. But if I was your dad, I feel like dads are the only one who can actually do anything physical. And I won't threaten you. Because that wouldn't look good. But if I were your father in a conditional world, whoo boy, dad muscles. You never want to mess with a dad. Dad's got muscles. In Television Master, you don't get it because you're just a normal person. It's just it's like an attention thing. I don't know what it is. Anyway, so we do have to get out of here. We've gone on too long. I'm going to make some dinner. I might use my potato slicer. And Tasha, do you want to say hi to everyone? Yeah, hey, come on, Tasha. You unzipped your pants? Well, it's waist up. No, everyone wants to see Tasha. Tasha's excuse for it. Wait, can you guys still not hear me? Someone said no sound. Oh, that's because I turned the sound off. Can you guys hear me now? Do. I think I just turned the sound off so I could listen to his voicemail. Ranch Life is here. Hey, how are you? Boy, it feels like this week was weird. I wanted to comment on this. The YouTube went down yesterday, I think in lots of parts of the world. So all my numbers went completely down for 2 hours, which is fine. But something happened with this last week's video where it didn't get nearly as many views as the week before. It's kind of weird. Like, YouTube just has this random... They've just got this random like algorithm where some weeks things catch on fire. The recap this week, it's got like a really high retention rate. Everything's really high on it, but it's just not getting showed to new people. So like 2 weeks ago, my video went to a ton of new people. I got a bunch of new subscribers, this and that. This week, I don't know. Dragon Fox, I don't care if you like me or not. My love well is filled to the brim with people that I value in life. If I could recommend a book for you, let's try to recommend a good self-help book for Dragon Fox. Infinite Possibilities is good. It's a good book about living your dreams. If you need like a path in life, or maybe just watch some of my old podcasts. We talk a lot about improving in life, and a lot of it's just really having a hobby. Dragon Fox, like no one that's a troll is like someone who runs a lot, or it's kind of just like we get in this world where we get detached from others. So if I would suggest to you and to anyone else who feels lost, is like go work out so much that you can't think of anything but breathing. Go on a hike, go interact with others. It's a weird time, it's a weird time this year. Anyway, so let's see. Ellie said the troll. Tasha, someone goes, the plot twist is that Tasha is the troll from the other room. Well, if Tasha's the troll for the other room, Venmo us. Come on. No, she laughed at that. She refuses to come on the show because she already unzipped her pants. There's nothing like when your girl comes in and just immediately that like I wish I could feel what it feels like to undo my bra after a long day. That's what I want. I want to know what it feels like to take a heel off, undo a bra, and just let my hair down and live life. That's what I would like. I don't know. All right, read a couple of questions and then we'll get... Wait, did I get everyone's voicemails? Let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody. What if I just gave out Dragon Fox's number? He's from Washington State, so you're not too far away. I wouldn't give out your number. I wouldn't dox you like that, bruh. I think Sabrina, Nadia, who's this one? I don't know. I don't know who this is. Let's have a listen. It's not playing. Hold on, folks. Oh, it's not even hooked up. Let's see who this is. Oh, it didn't go through. A 781 number. Someone called from 781, but it's all choppy. Anyway, sorry, I can't play that one for you. All right, last comments, and then we must go. Lynn said, I'm always getting notifications for your videos. Sadly, it's right when I need to put my daughter to bed, so I'm always late. Oh, no worries, Lynn. I finally figured out how to make the videos so people can rewind them and check them out after. Leslie said, free the balls. Yeah, let's do it. She said it's a little like taking off your jock strap after degrading dodgeball game. So funny. That's the line of the day. That's the line of the day. Oh boy. Yeah, Dragon Fox, I actually watched one of your YouTube videos. I'm always down to support other creators. I just hope you understand, like I have made very clear, that your mode of communication is not good, and it's faceless, and even calling me isn't what I'm asking for. I'm not saying call me. I'm saying talk to me like a human. I have a rule with Facebook where I don't, if I comment on my buddy's Facebook status and then some stranger comments underneath my comment to me, I just tell them, look, like I don't negotiate or like have discourse with people I don't know, because I just understand that it's just not. It's not useful because we're not humans talking. We're behind a wall here. So it's all about kind of like just keeping that little bit of sanity in a world where we've kind of we've just built this world. I mean, we're looking at it right here, folks. You're looking at it, and I'm a very just bland, average, run of the mill troll. Nothing special. But Tasha and I both live our lives with like blogs and podcasts and YouTubes and Instagrams, and like we're out there and stand-up comedy like Dragon Fox. I would give you tickets to a show next time I'm in your hood, and you wouldn't act like that to my face, because I know from experience doing this for a decade that it just doesn't happen. So that's all I got to say about that. And then I'll hit end stream, and then I'll do the work and find out all that shit. Dragon Fox is software developer, remember. Cloudflare, DNS, and Google Voice, my dude. So you're bragging about hiding behind something. Like exactly what I'm saying is like you're bragging about hiding behind something that you are not. And in my world, it's all about becoming as authentic as possible, talking about the real, the real stuff. Anyway, that's all I got to say about you, Dragon Fox. This will be my final comment, and then you're gone. You're out of my reality, and then you can be somebody else's deal. All right, that's too much energy for the negative. Back onto the positive. Jessica, a good troll? No such thing. Stay under your bridge. Whitney, man, I made it a little late to the live. Yeah, sorry, Whitney, we're wrapping on up. It's dark over here in Los Angeles. Lynn said, love the Christmas music in the background. I just noticed. Was it always there? No, it comes and goes. It comes and goes. Again, folks, I'm so sorry about this audio issue. I figured out, what I was doing right and wrong, and then I made a Christmas thing, and it was gone. Oh, well. All right, let me just make sure I didn't miss any other comments. Annie says you got to represent Washington better than that. Washington. Northwest, bro. Kind of weird state. When he said, what's happening? Oh, not too much. Just getting out of here. Okay, as I mentioned, I've made my final comments there. It's dark there, Oz. All right, Priscilla asked, Dave, do you have any ideas yet to who the T's top 4 will be? Like, I've said this before, I'm really bad at it all. I mean, Brendan looked good, but guys like Bennett haven't really had a shot yet. Easy's pretty confident, It's hard to say. Dark in Houston, Texas. Oh, yeah, of course it's dark in Houston. Because you guys are, 2 hours east of us, right? So right now, what is it, 7-Eleven over there? Make a wish. Lynn Townsend said, I like hearing you speak about random nothings. You're a cool dude. Hey, thanks. Hey, Ebony, what's happening? How are you? Thank you. That's kind of how I feel about doing the 10-hour live stream. I think it's going to be so easy. I'm new, so if you're new, I just said I was going to do a 10-hour live stream as soon as I get 10,000 subscribers. And I got to tell you, I need another video to pick up traction because the subscribers kind of went slow. Like, we got to 7,000 really fast. Or no, we got to 6,000 fast, and the last 1,000 was kind of hard. So like, let's hope that it picks up. But you think Brennan's going to win? They are pretty smitten looking. Who knows? Maybe. Sometimes, those fireworks go off early and then there's nothing after, so we'll have to see. But I think, what do I want to say? I think, I wanted to tell you this. When I do the live stream, I'm going to grow my beard out, and then every hour of the live stream, I'll shave it into a different look. Like, I'll do the mutton chops, and then I'll get the goatee, and then I'll do this, and I'm not going to go with the German. I'm not going to go with a German short stash, the Charlie Chaplin, if you will. Jeez, that's how much YouTube's in my head. I'm afraid to say the H word. You know what I mean? You can't say it. Everything's getting demonetized. I got a thing with YouTube. I reached out to them yesterday, and I'm going to find out why. For 2 weeks, my pay went from like, when that one video was going viral, it was like $400 to $500 a day. And then for 2 weeks after that, it was like pennies a day. And now it's back to like $20 to $50, $60. I think yesterday's recap's not going to do too well. Just because it didn't get many views. It'll probably make like $20, $30. We'll see. But then the Venmos that were coming in, the donations, it's very humbling. So that money has totally been an equal benefit to the actual ad revenue. It's weird. It's really weird. Indie cyclist. I'm hoping Harvard dude makes it. He's barely in the episodes, but clearly a producer likes him because he's been in like 2 to 3 end of episode clips. Yeah, he seems like a cool dude. I mean, everyone's making fun of their style, and no one wears socks anymore. But whatever. They're hanging out at a resort. What are you gonna do? So we'll have to see. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. It's been too long. Boy. Okay. Chess player. Speaking of chess players, you guys have to watch The Queen's Gambit on Netflix. That's a good movie. That's a good miniseries. It's a chess miniseries. Anyway, folks, we have to get going. So if anyone feels it so kind in their heart, leave me a Venmo. Otherwise, just keep supporting the channel. I appreciate the comments, the upvotes. If you see Dragon Fox in real life, give him a hug. Give the guy a hug. Guy needs a hug. Teresa, again, thanks so much for your super chat. I appreciate that so much. I'm new to the super chat game. I don't really know how it works, but the fact that you were pressing the super chat button and it came through to me means thank you, thank you, thank you. As always, Monday will be my 4 p.m. Live stream. I'll hopefully have these kinks worked out. I'm going to redo the Christmas theme. It's still early. I tried. It's so funny, it's like, what do they say? 80% of what you do is, what do they say? It's like, there's an 80-20 rule where like 80% of your results come from 20% of the work. So whenever you put all this extra time in, it really doesn't amount to anything. Does that make sense? I put all this extra time in for the Christmas stuff, and then it doesn't even, Anyway, so let's find another, geez. Wow. Hey, folks, this is a good song to end on. Hugging in the Age of COVID. That's a good Hallmark movie. Easy with Ben, maybe easy. Yeah, troll means I made it. Yeah, isn't that great? Luckily, I've had a few videos go viral for like negative reasons, like people that hated me, and it really does take the sensitivity away from YouTube. It's kind of like, I've literally been told the most hurtful things online that I'm kind of like, all right, cool. But you guys have been so great. Seriously, you guys have been so great. So thank you all so much. Priscilla said we appreciate your efforts, Dave, even though we can't enjoy them. Hey, I appreciate you too. I'm going to sign off, and then I'll just be on audio for a few minutes responding to some comments. So thank you guys again so much. See you next time. Bye, everybody. Oh, I should also mention my Instagram, dneals, DNEALZ. Oh, Kimberly subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. La da 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 da. Boop, 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 boop. 25 upvotes and 80 people watched. Somebody's got to hit that thumbs up button. All right, Dragon Fox is officially in timeout. You're gone, Dragon Fox. Just deleted him. That wasn't too hard. Everyone say, bye, bitch. Oz, I'm going to make you moderator right now. I just found out how to do it. Add moderator. You're my first moderator. Look at that, Oz. Hey, Tasha, I just made Oz a moderator. We have an international moderator, everybody. Thanks, Kimberly. I appreciate you liking my humor. You're filling up my love well. Oh, Leah, you missed it. Nadia, merci beaucoup. Au revoir, une bonne soirée, mademoiselle. Oh, look at Oz. He's got the old wrench. Oh, man. I should You know what, Oz? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to unmute. I don't know how to do it. I was going to undelete Dragon Fox so you could block him. What if we all just take turns blocking him? Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah, picking a Canadian to moderate is great, isn't that? All right, let's play one more song and I'll get out of here. No, not that one. Let's do this one. Oh, it's the same song. Okay. I need more Christmas music here. Yeah, Ranch Life, you got to hit that bell. If you hit that bell, it'll let them know. Yeah, the thing with trolls is like you just don't want to show them that they're annoying you. And for me, it's not like I'm not offended. It's just annoying because I'm like a one-man shop, so I'm trying to like, figure out the audio and how to block somebody. It's all at once. Bye, bitch. But like, yeah, I mean, like, come on. Not once in my life have I had to deal with someone like that in real life. Actually, we were at Barnes & Noble the other day, and there was like a couple like 15-year-olds like that didn't have masks on, and they were yelling at people. They were just like teen losers. And I looked at Tasha and I go, this is why I played football. Like, this is why I did something like with my time in high school, or else I might be that loser. And like, you hate to say it because like Dragon Fox wants to be called a loser. Oh man, but he is. I mean, he just wasted 90 minutes of his life trying to convince me, ugh. It's just, yeah, and the poor guy's got a dad somewhere. That's a sad thing, right? It's so funny to talk about this with this music. The sad thing is, like, his dad's probably, like, working hard. Let's just, like, I might be projecting, but his dad's, like, working some job, and he can't be there, but he's, like, got the right idea, and this dragon kid's just lonely or something. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't know. You don't know. It's just sad. The more you think about a troll, the sadder it becomes. Hey, Nadia, no, they don't bring me down whatsoever. Like someone else said, when you start getting trolls, it's part of the path to success. Ebony said so far she feels like Tayshia is the Bachelorette of all time. It could be your bias because you love her. I like her too. I think she's great. I mean, we'll have to see. I don't know too much about her, but she made a really great impression. Hey, Tasha, Jen said she loves you and doesn't think you're the spawn of Satan. Yeah, I had that other stalker. I had this other stalker, guys, that told me that Tasha was evil because she had green eyes. Maybe they're right. I mean, that's two people. Or Dragon Fox is really the stalker. But anyway, Dragon Fox called me. He sent me a voicemail, and it just was repeating the things he was saying. It's just, oof. It's funny. The thing I always find funny with that, like I always say this with Facebook, the fact that, like with Facebook, the fact that, like, if I was at, like, a house party, I wouldn't sit at the same couch with this guy. I'd be like, oh, I'm avoiding that guy. Like, we have these built-in intuitions, right? And you just know to stay away from losers and people that don't add value or energy to your life. Yet, for some weird reason online, you see someone's name and you kind of associate with them as if they're on your level. And it's like, guy, you're not even in the stratosphere of what I'm trying to do here. Whitney said her husband has green eyes. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. They're taking over. Jen has green eyes. Hey, Jen, according to my stalker, I have a stalker. I haven't heard from her in a while. Hope she's okay. But according to my stalker, she would send me like things about like Angelina Jolie was evil and she corrupted Brad Pitt. She would always send me these pop culture references. And she said it was because they have green eyes and they, blink, their eyes blink sideways. I'm like, I think you just watched Men in Black. I think that was one of the aliens. Nadia has green eyes too. Thanks, Oz. Oz, you look good with that wrench. Oz, the moderator. I don't know what, Oz, what sort of permissions did I just give you? I think you run my channel now. Kimberly said, between me and the girlfriend, who's more romantic? Tasha, what do you think? You, your fiance. She meant you. Kimberly asked, who's more romantic, me or you? She said, I think we're romantic in different ways. Tasha's romantic in that she asks for a lot of back massages. That's how Tasha's love language is neediness. Loves a good back massage. It's hard to be romantic during COVID. I'm always like, hey, baby, want to get some fancy Chinese food to go? Nadia said green eyes are sexy, though. Yeah, I love green eyes. I'm marrying some green eyes. Marcy said, enough with small talk. Let's go with a recap. Hey, Marcy, I'm sorry. The recap is over. This is post-recap small talk. You'll have to watch from the beginning. I'm signing off in a minute or two. Lynn said she's hot. She's got a great personality. I think she's talking about Tayshia, but I think Tasha's hot with a great personality too. If your name starts with T and ends with Sh, then you're kicking it. Nadia said we're a great couple and she saw our video of us making soap. Oh, hey, on Instagram? Yeah, we love making soap. We just made 96 bars of soap. My whole apartment smells like eucalyptus oil. Smells like someone just spilt a gallon of Vicks Vapor Rub. So Oz, I guess as moderator, can you block people or put them in timeout? Like, what does it let you do? Let's see what it says on my end. It says you can report them, remove them, put them in a timeout. For Dragon Fox, I actually put him in a timeout, but let's just delete him. He's gone. Wish we did that right away. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes they're like, they say something, but maybe it's not their first language and it came off insulting. So like, I don't like to block people right away. In fact, that's the first person I've ever blocked. Whitney said, can we buy y'all soap anywhere? Whitney, let me see if we don't have a huge supply of it, but I think we may do a Christmas box, which is like, an assortment of everything we make. We put it into a box. But I can't get it out of the country. Oz knows that I sent Oz soap last Christmas because he's a Patreon member, a very supportive man. And the thing with sending it out of the country is it gets stuck in customs for like weeks because it's like heavy and it looks like 8 bricks of cocaine and it smells like peppermint. It's a whole thing. Friend on the channel, and then we can see her reaction. I don't think you're going to like the reaction. Tasha laughed. Prank on Tasha. She'd be like, I didn't put my makeup on. Why are you pranking me? It's like, that's the prank, honey. I filmed you when you weren't ready. All right, that's it for me, guys. I'll talk all night, but I want to get out of here. So time to cook dinner. You guys are great. Seriously. Thank you so much for having my back, for supporting. Appreciate y'all so much. If you haven't already, watch my Bachelorette recap that I released yesterday morning. And I'll be back Monday at 4 p.m. You can go on the Google Voice and leave a voicemail if you want to do that. Leah said, I found your travel blog. Very well done, and the pictures are impressive. You should definitely link that in your description box so others can see. Yeah, Leah, thanks. It's called We Are Tada Travels. I'll put it right here. We Are Tada Travels.com. And you can check out what's going on there. That's Tasha's curates all of her favorite photos. And why didn't it link? The link didn't go through. It's wearetodotravels.com, right? All right, it didn't go through, but you can just type that in there. Marcy said, terrible, bro. You didn't recap. Maybe next time you'll be less chatty. Is this the thing where the guy shows up with different accounts? I'm going to Oz, give Marcy one more chance because I can't tell if they're an idiot or if they're the same troll. But you can block. You know what, Oz? You wield the power. I trust in Oz, as we all should.